Hello, Stuffed. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Hello, Thomas. Welcome in. Hello, hello. It's time. I'm afraid. I'm good. I am staying hydrated. How are you doing? That's enough onions to start us off with. Day's been pretty alright. I'm about to perish untimely to a bunch of onions. Don't mind the microwave in the background. Finger score. There we go. Alright. It's time. We can fan off real quick. There we go. Made it. Time. Now grab 29 onions to start us off with. And then we'll go back up the list. I'm not winning. Well, like, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Alright. Let's go over the tiers. Our tiers for today are... Top tier is I survive. A tier is critical condition. Hi, Fogs, welcome in. I'm Hayami, nice to meet you. We're gonna be fighting onions today. Mid tier is I just die. Bottom tier is I turn to ashes. And then the tier below that is there's no trace of me left. Right. Thank you, thank you. It's time to fight onions. Starlight, thank you. Scroll all the way back down to the frickin' what is now currently the onion channel. Oh my god. First onion up on the block. True, you do have to ping him. He's gonna spawn in. First onion is the Death Camo onion. Oh, apparently apparently it's, oh. Wait. Mercedes, welcome in. Hello, hello. Nice to meet you. Alright. So, it looks like the death comma are, deadly. Hi, welcome in. Thank you very much. Thank you. Put in the box with the rest of them. We're fighting onions. And you see, this is exactly why I'm recording, so that it'll be up. Oh, well, it's nice to meet you. I'm doing good. I'm about to die to this death onion. So yeah, the combat death onion is poisonous entirely, so I think I just die.
Taking out the shotgun.
I think I just die regardless. That one will go in the middle tier if I just die. Right. Bad and between them. Nice. That's pretty good. So that can be double-sided, so be careful. Alright, let's see. The pearl onion. They're little round babies. I feel like I could probably survive a decent amount. Because it says they're less aggressive than their onion counterpart. So I think for the pearl onion specifically, I think I might have a chance. I'm gonna move on to the almost dead, but I think I might be able to survive a little bit against pearl onions. He is at his job. Yeah. Don't worry. There is no chance I win against any of these. The next one. The next onion up on the chopping block is the narrow leaf onion. This one kind of just looks like a spiky boy. Yes, you can put a cartoon onion. I'll survive the cartoon onion. I'll survive. Yeah, no, I 100% admit that all onions will make me perish horrendously. That's just how the cookie crumbles. But how badly I perish to them is up to debate, which is why we're here. Which is why this narrow leaf onion, honestly, I think I'd survive. Hey, my waiver was already signed when I was born. I think I'd survive the narrow leaf onion. That shit just a plant. I say like all the other ones. But not. It seems more like a flowery boy. I think I'd live. I think I'd survive. Yeah, I think I'd survive the narrow leaf onion. So the next one is the tree onion, which is also an Egyptian walking onion. They look like shurikens, dude. What is that? They're also in clusters. They have group advantage. I can't win against a full group of them. Are you kidding me? There's not going to be that much of me left. Yeah, no, they're gonna. Yeah. How am I supposed to escape them if they're walking at me? Planes aren't supposed to start walking. Yeah, there will be no trace of me left. They will walk all over me and disintegrate me. There will not even be ashes left. There will be no trace of me left at all. I have a rift behind you, vibes. Yeah, so I'm just, for that one in particular, I'm just fucked. I don't care if Willie Nelson is nice. Willie Nelson, I die instantly. There would not be anything left. No trace remains. Excuse me. Will be one in an onion live. Hey, onions have that strength to them. Be careful. They're gonna sucker punch you and you're not even gonna expect it. Butter, bruh. I feel like you're cheating with these ways to prepare onions while they're still whole onions. I feel like you're cheating. But I'll add them. He is right. Butter roasted onion? Your boot card on standby, real. Honestly, unlike most allergies, for me it doesn't even matter. I will be turned to ashes with both the whole roasted onion and the butter roasted onion. It don't matter. I'm dead on arrival. Same thing with the onion boil. It don't matter. They will kill me. I will be a pile of ashes on the floor if those are even near me. Actually, for my allergies, onions being cooked is actually worse. So I think actually there'd be no trace of me left for any of these. They'd kill me so hard that I would not be able to come back. I'd get reincarnated and die in that life too. No, we're not putting the Burger King onion nuggets. Okay, that's the last cooked whole onion. That's the last one. And the answer doesn't change. I'd still perish horrendously. There'd be no trace of me at all. The onion fumes in the air from cooking them would pick up my ashes and blow me out the door. I would just be gone. I ran. Hello. Long time no read. Where have you been? Oh no, with the cooked onions, the medical team won't even be able to get there. I'll be so gone. Like, my ashes will be spread around the world by that point. They'll get there and they're like, where's Hayami? My ashes are out the window. He's back. Yeah. 600 types of onions, and we're taking onion cooking methods. Just messing with you, Nimble. Oh shit, how's that been? Next onion is the broadleaf wild leek. If you put these with you, does it mean you have a leak in your boat? I think I would be almost dead, but not quite. I've actually never had alliums, and I think I should. Just to see how badly I perish. Maybe I should do an onion eating stream, but it's like I eat them and I see how bad the reaction is. It just keeps fun. That's fine. I'm pretty sure most of them are onion flowers. Because, you know, flowers are weird. You spawn one, and then next thing you turn away for 2 seconds, you look back, and that flower now has 8 other species of itself. And you're just like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, you're fine. This is honestly, the onions in this channel is already enough to last us like 2 hours. There's like 60 of them. Good God. Since there's so many, we should move on to the next one, which is the tater tip onion. It looks very pretty, but it looks very deadly. Yes, no one added a health bar. I walked into the local supermarket and they were stocking onions at the time, so a giant health bar opened in the store. Dude, there was one time I was walking in the supermarket and they were actually stocking the onions, but they're kind of just like chucking them. So their little flakes were going absolutely everywhere. And then I kept getting like touched by the flakes, and then my body was just like, no, and I had to leave the supermarket. So bad. Yeah, tater tip onions, they have an attack pattern, and that scares me. They look kind of round. They look like a wheel. They look like they could kind of roll at me a little more. Disappointed. I look at one and I die. Yeah. I think I would die to the tater tip onion. I think its attack pattern is too massive. Not only that, it's got multiple limbs to hit me with. What am I supposed to do with that? But that's just a that's a big ass leak. I would survive. It is massive. It's a fat ass leak. Yeah. Dude, that thing is thick. Hi DJ, welcome in. Hello. Long time no read. How you been? Thank you for starting to. Else is massive. The other onions in this list. Thank you, thank you. The low taper fade. True. Yes, I would survive the day of a leak. That's what she said. Shut up, Luna. Thank you for the star. I would survive the day of because I can survive leaks. Leeks and green onions don't hurt that bad. Speaking of which, that looks like what the South Idaho onion is. Hello, Mr. B. Weary, welcome in. Hello. I think for the South Idaho onion, I think I would almost be dead, but I think I could survive. Get those out of here. Get those out of here. Imagine if you win a caramel apple, but instead of an apple, it's an onion. If I get that, I'm throwing it right back at the person who served it to me. I'm just gonna be like, nah, bro, I'm good. Yeah, I think I would barely survive, I would be almost dead. Ugh.
I know.
Ugh. You can eat them away from me. The next one is the red Weathersfield. Red Weatherfield onion. A lot of them look very similar, but you can definitely tell there are some distances. These ones kind of look like wind chimes. Like, you know those shrine wind chimes? How are you doing? Okay, don't die, Luna. No, I'm fighting them in hand-to-hand combat and losing horrendously. We're ranking how badly I lose. Yeah. The lore is I'm not like other vampires. I can survive garlic, but as a counterpoint, I cannot survive onions. Onions in my head. The onions attack me, they punch me, and we're ranking how badly I die. I'm not looking too hot. It's not looking so good, bros. For the red Wednesfield onions, honestly, I think I would turn to ashes. They look like they'd start rolling at me, and then they'd start using their like stalks to steer, and then I just get run over and I'd die. They would just roll over me, and I would just become flat, and then I would turn to ashes. I'm gonna put that one in D. Next one is bronze Damposta onions. I think that's how you say that. These ones are massive. Holy sh! There's a picture of a lady on this one because it's a picture of like the farm field. And like you look at the onion in the distance near where she's at.
What the fuck? That was from around the wall.
And that's my reaction because they're as big as her head. There would be no trace of me left. These onions are massive. They jump on me, and I turn into the zombies after the squash from Plants vs. Zombies hit them. It would squish me, and I would just splat everywhere. No trace of me left. Pink goop all over the place. There's no surviving. There's no surviving. This one is the toy onion. I am butchering these horribly. They look like spring onions, but they got tiny little shallot bulbs on the end. Like a mix of a leek and the AZ onion. Is that the AZ onion? Is the toy onion the AZ onion? I don't think so. Is there one like that? Hang on. Oh my god, you're right, it is. Huh? Oh no, wait. No, I think they're like slightly different. They're close.
In the ads first, we're very different.
I think those are two completely different onions because they're like slightly off. I'll add it still. Either way, I think I could survive more against the AZ onion than the Itole onion because I'm built different. I'm in the desert. I think I would die versus the Itole onion where I think I would also die. But I think I'd die slightly less at the AZ one. Just by a little bit. Like, I think I'd barely survive a little more, but I'd die either way. If that makes any sense at all.
You thought, man.
Also, feel free to poke holes in anything. I'm just rambling. Like, if you think an onion would kill me harder than I rank it, feel free. Should I add another tier that it just kills me in the next life, too? I lose so hard, I lose 2 lives in a row. That'd be kind of fun. I'll think about it. But until then, the next onion on our list is the Bianca de Maggio. I think I said that right. They're white and they're flat. They're very similar to the red Weathersfield ones, but they're thinner. But their stalks are thicker and they're white. They look like they have an attitude problem. I'm gonna be so real. I think I would turn to ashes against them because their aura is just menacing. I think I'd turn to ashes immediately upon contact. But they just also give off the snotty white bitch energy, and I don't understand why. How does an onion exude this much attitude? I don't get it. I don't understand it at all. I guess maybe I could rank onions based on their dairy types at one point, but do I really want to? Do I really want to? We'll see. Alright, next one is the Tropia lunga onion. It kind of looks like a sweet potato. Like, I didn't know that was an onion. I legitimately thought that was like a sweet potato. What the? They're round and flamunchous, and they're giant, and I think there'd be no trace of me left. And especially because they're all in like the same stock like that means they're in a group. They pummel the shit out of me. And I all look like heavy classes, so oh man. Yeah, no, I'm not surviving that one. There's no chance in hell I'm surviving that one. Holy. The next onion. The red Baron onions. They look like Jolly Ranchers that you stuck on the end of an onion stalk. They look so weird. They're a little unsettling, I'm gonna be so honest. I think though, I think I would turn to no, I think I'd just die. It depends on how much I like normal red onions, but I think I would just die. The next one is the torpedo onion, the purple leek. They look kind of interesting. Oh no. Should we take a small break to process the tears? You know what? What's your guys' favorite ways to eat onions? I can't eat them, but how do you guys like your onions?
I see.
There's some people
You can also
that I know that will
call
eat
anywhere.
onions like apples, like straight up. I don't understand it. I really don't understand it. How can you eat an onion like an apple? I guess maybe that's just. Yeah, I don't get it. How do you. Well, I mean, I guess if you love onions, you wouldn't have problems eating it like an apple. But whenever I imagine someone eating it like an apple, I imagine their like stomach hurts after or something. There we go. Ooh. Ah! You guys don't have a favorite way to eat your onion? Man, I guess you guys just like them. Also, what's the point of caramelizing them? It takes forever, doesn't it? Does it? Every time someone like cooks or caramelizes onions, all it does is stink up the room. That's just like what? Do they taste like more? oniony?
Sweet.
Huh?
Sweeter.
Oh, they're sweeter? Well, why couldn't you just put sugar on your onion at that point? But don't most people caramelize onions in butter? Doesn't that make it just equally unhealthy either way? Maybe it's just because I can't eat them. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Depends on the butter. Oh, rip arm. No, no. Apparently, Ross's grandma could eat an onion like an apple. I also knew someone who could do that. What the heck? Don't understand. Anyway, back to our regular scheduled onion yapping. Torpedo onion looks like they're going to just torpedo my ass into oblivion. So I'm just gonna say there's no more trace of me left after. Actually, yeah, there's not gonna be any trace of me left. I'm just gonna go. Next one are Mayan sweet onions. They seem like a normal sweet onion. So I think I would just die. Yeah, I would just die as normal. Actually, no, I turn the ashes. If they're like a sweet, the yellow sweets are actually the ones that hurt me the most. Put those right there and turn me the ashes. I'm not stacking up too well. I'm not liking my odds, man. Next one is the red Creole onion. They look very similar to the red Weathersfield ones, but they're thinner, like Maggio ones. So I think by that logic, they would also turn me to ashes. I think they're enough of a middle ground between the other two that they would turn me into ashes. Next one is the Walla Walla sweet onions, which would also turn me into ashes. My god, my body does not like sweet onions. Pungent, slightly bitter, and pepper. Black onion is next, and I think I would probably. I think I'd just normally die. I don't think I'd die as bad as if it was like a sweet onion, but I think I'd still die. I don't think I'm stacking up very well in that matchup. They look kind of cool though. Alright, so I have a question for this next onion. The picture provided has a man holding it menacingly. I think my Python Black Knight is an onion. Real. Literally, it's just him. Yes. Do I do a picture of the onion with the man? Or do I do just the onion? And if so, does the man give him a power buff? This onion's got a slave. I can't win in a 2v1. Not when the onion is on the other team. What the... I can't fight a man and an onion. I could fight the man just fine, but not the onion. I armed! He made it! How much I missed? A decent amount, but we can go back and through it. Somebody, they do, like this guy. The freaking Elisa Crayon, and he's got a minion! There's not gonna be any trace of me left. He's cheating. That's not fair. What the fuck? I can't use the minion for this. Why does he? Stop. Who's cheating? The Elisa Craig onion. But still, yes. That means the onion's airborne. That's even worse. No, I can't fight. No. I'm gonna die. There's not gonna be any trace of me left. Ilsa Craig. I can, but that's an onion. Segment. Let's onion dog fight real. Alright, let's do a quick recap of the list. Deepas are I would survive. All cooked onions, so baked onion, whole roasted, butter roasted, onion boil. There'd be no trace of me left. That's Craig holding the onion. True. Fuck you, Craig. Willie Nielsen, I will not survive. There's no trace left. Diff Kama onions, I looked it up and apparently they're completely 100% poisonous. I would die. Allergies don't even play a part in that. I just die. Pearl onions, I survive, but barely. I'm almost dead. Narrow leaf onion, I survive. The tree onion, also known as Egyptian walking onion, there's no trace of me left. It beats me so bad that there's nothing there. It walks all over. Broadleaf, wild leaf, almost dead, but I survived. Paper tip onion, I die. Self Idaho onion, I'm almost dead. Close, but not quite. Red Weathersfield onion, I am ashes. They roll over me. The bronze D'Amposta onions, there's no trace of me left. They flatten me to the ground entirely. I go splat and there's pink goop on the walls. Itoi onion, as well as the AZ onion, I would die to both. I die to both of them. There's no surviving. Go on the onion. Onion. Onion, the onion. The onion. Bianca Di Miago, ashes. I'm just dead. There's nothing left. Same thing with the Trapalunga onion. They are massive and they're in a group. I stand no chance. There's nothing left. Nothing at all. Red Baron onions, I die. Torpedo onion, there's no trace of me left. They shoot themselves at me like torpedoes and then there's nothing left of me. The Mayan sweet onions, I turn to ashes. Disintegrated on the spot. It is the same for the red Creole and the Walla Walla sweet onions. You see, sweet onions are actually the ones I'm most allergic to. They give me the reaction the worst. I am in pain. They hurt so bad. The tiniest little drop of like sweet onion juice and I'm just in pain. There's no saving me. The black onion, I die. Yeah, I guess my death was pretty sweet, huh? Black onion, I die. It kills me. Peppery punch to the throat. Elsa Craig onions, there's no more trace because he's fucking cheating. And that's where we left off. Ta-da! 80% speedrun catch up. Any questions? Alright, class, here's your chance to ask questions. Yeah, which onion would I eat? None of them. None. Maybe I'll take a bite out of one if we can hit 1K on Twitch before my anniversary. Maybe I'll take a bite out of one on stream. But That's a lot of effort. Yeah, these are if I survive, and if not, how badly am I dead? This is literally just if I survive, and so far most of the answers are no. We have 5 instances where I survive. Only 5. We're not gonna get much more. The next ones are Maui onions, and I think they're sweet onions. So I'm going to turn into a pile of ashes. There is no hope for me. I am dead. Pile of bat-shaped ashes on the floor. Texas super sweet onions, ashes. I'm dead. There's no chance of survival. There's no chance of CPR. It's like when you hit a vampire with a beam of sunlight. I just hives. I actually survive. Probably. What would my ashes taste like? I feel like they'd be spicy. Would my ashes be a good seasoning? Hayami's ashes, perfect for adding a kick to any dish. Yeah, Lex, would my ashes be good as a seasoning? You need to know. This is a question only science can answer.
There's no order.
I'd survive chives. I think I probably could survive the Welsh onions as well. I think they're just green oniony enough that I can survive. I do probably taste kind of lemony, huh? Red wheat onion. I die. Depends on the onion that kills me, you think? Well then, which onions are killing me, and then how would I taste? Would I taste sweeter if a sweet onion killed me? Yellow potato onion. I die. I don't turn to ashes, but I just die.
I'm gonna die. Oh my.
Yeah, what's the average flavor of my ashes?
He rushed my ass. No.
Your ashes would taste like the onions turning into ash. True. Pickled onions? I die. I would die. No, ew. Those are disgusting. Next one is the Bermuda onion. I actually kind of want to look this one up. Oh, they're huge. The hell? Oh, they're weird looking. Okay. But they're very round. I would die. Fun fact, the guy who made the ball pit got inspired looking at a jar of pickled onions. I hate ball pits even more now. There's no trace to be left with the Bermuda onion. The Vidalia onion, I think I turned to ash. Yeah, no. I can never go in ball pits again. For real. The Bermuda onion is sending me to the Bermuda Triangle, and I'm just not gonna come back. Well, while I grab some more onions, how was work armed? How bad was it? How many corpses did you hide in the closet? They're real. that how it goes? You go into work, you hate everybody, you make some money, and you leave. Alright, I got more onions. The next onion on the chopping block. The white onion. White onions? I die. There's no argument. Also, the picture that got sent for white onions, bro, you can barely see them. If your eyes were blurry and you looked at this picture, you couldn't see the onions at all. When my coworker came, my manager asked me I wanted to see it 2 hours. I said I'm good and clocked out. Real me. That was the last of the 8 pizza rolls. We'll leave that up to the class. Do you guys want onion rings? I guess I can allow cooked onions since we're at the last bit of the plant onions in the list. If you guys want to, I guess we can start doing some cooked ones. I don't want to do cooked ones. I didn't want to because my allergies are worse when they're cooked. So they would all just be me disintegrating horrendously. I don't know what it is, but when you cook an onion, it hurts me more. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Isn't it when you cook the food, the allergen's supposed to go away? How does mine get worse? There was one time, Father Bat made this roast beef, and he had put like a quarter of an onion in it. He's like, there's hardly any onion in it at all. I poked that roast beef with my hand, and then my hand turned into a balloon. Red onions, I die. Sweet onion / yellow onion, I disintegrate. I am a pile of ashes. Leeks, I survive, but I'm almost dead. Shallots, I actually don't know how severely I die to shallots, so I'm gonna put them in almost dead. Because I'm actually quite unsure. Put yellow, actually yellow onions hurt me pretty bad too. They can stay in ashes, but we'll also put sweet onions in ashes. Sweet onions and me don't get along. Scallions and green onions, I survive. I can actually eat scallions decently normal. The Bellini onions, they look like they're gonna kill me in my sleep, and there's so many of them. There's so many of them. Holy crap! There's not gonna be any trace of me left. They're gonna gang up on me and murder me. Spanish onion. They're sweeter, and they'd probably turn me to ashes. I would not survive against the saddest. What about them tiny onions? Which tiny onions? I mean, there's the Cipollini onions and pearl onions. Let me look up small onions. Tiny onion. Oh, they're pearl onions or shallots? Oh, wait! There's a thing called micro onions. Ew. But they're like scallion microgreens. I think I'd die. Yeah, I'd probably die. Okay, let's look at these onion cooking methods. Onion rings? Onion rings, I die. Reject the onion rings and it confesses to you? Yeah, no, real. Caramelized onions? There's no trace of me left. There's actually... I used to live with this person, and they would cook caramelized onions every single night. And the amount of pain I laid in my room every night. Ugh. Onion powder. Ew, onion powder. The onion? What is the onion? Huh? Onion powder? Onion powder, like, turns me to ashes. I don't know what it is. I'd survive the satirical news. Would I survive the onion nuggets? Absolutely not. Okay. I would die. The onion nuggets would kill me, but I would survive the satirical news broadcast. I'd live the news broadcast. Fine, I'll look it up. 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 I see. Yeah, I see. More onions. We need more onions. You know, they just have to frame. No, real. All they'd have to do is frame me, and I'd be like, ah, shit. It's so Jover for me, man. We went through them all so fast. The onion, onion. Should I eat an onion if we hit a certain milestone this year? Alright, drop it. I won't. I'll perish horribly. It'd be painful. Sour cream and onion Pringles soda? Oh yeah, here's a fun fact. The sour cream and onion seasoning also causes my Dude, I'm not even safe from the sour cream and onion seasoning. Dude, this would kill me. It'd be a pile of ashes. That's so gross. Ew. You know, it actually sucks because I actually really like sour cream and onion flavored things. Ironically enough, but I can't eat it at all. It makes me really sad. Yeah, the sour cream and onion potato chips are the only thing onion related I will willingly eat. You know what? If I can get my hands on the sour cream and onion Olipop soda, I'll drink it. Hello, Boonu, welcome in. Hello, hello. I'm Hayami, nice to meet you. Actually, can you even buy this soda? Let me look it up. Let me see if you can buy it. No, real. It was a limited edition April Fool's joke last year. $36. Oh, can I just do a full? They're at Walmart. Oh, no, that's lemon lime. Okay. Okay, I was gonna get scared. Okay, you can't buy them, it looks like. Dang. I was sending out some perkaholics. But
Her 30s.
yeah, I can't get it anymore. Damn. That's so unfortunate. But yes, we do need to do cursed soda. But when? When will we do it? Yeah, people will always hold cans and picks. They'll be like, "Look at my can!" They like shove it in your face menacingly. They're like, "Look at my can! Look at it!" I can't believe it. Oh my god. Howard's onion juice. Gross. Why is it fluorescent neon green? I died. No, it is the return of the Duracell energy drink. I drink the Duracell energy drink. I would not drink this fucking onion juice. There'd be no trace of me left. I'd be gone. Disintegrated. No trace of me left. Not even my ashes remain. I'm going to revive you real quick. Revive me so I can. Ugh, fuck, I'm alive. No. Die again. Dead. You killed me. Baseball bat covered in onion powder. You did it. I'm gone. I'm floating in the wind now. Puddle of ashes. No more. Yay! Congrats! Thank you! And now you can be stuck in the tier 3 with the shackled remains of Hayaki.
No.
That was nice. That's a lot of hype.
No.
That's a ton of hype.
No.
No. Wait. What? If you scroll up enough in the tier 3 channel, her mangled body is still there. Hayaki. Waiting. Also, I'm very sad. I have to postpone Snart stream again. No. True.
Or wait, no, you didn't break the crystal.
He's on his... So, uh, we have to clean a certain apartment today. And stuff is just lining up too close to each other. So, Snart has to be postponed again. You can if you want to. You are not obligated to help. We just have to clean in an attempt to get a security deposit back, but y'all know how apartment complexes are. They don't like to give you your money back. Armed needs help as he's buried under the weight of being tier 3. Hmm. You know, maybe next month I should start consulting tier 3s on more things. But the only problem with that is I need more tier 3s to consult on. I'm also having fun ripping paper into tiny pieces. What am I gonna do with it? I don't know yet. Trapped. This month it's a voice message. Why are you my kid event? Also, I did want to ask this before I just start willy nilly doing it. Do you guys think it would be a good idea to start dual streaming onto YouTube? Because I usually just upload my VODs right away, but that takes up an aggressive amount of storage. So I'm just wondering if maybe I should just get the plugin.
Did we do damage to it?
But Sansabiki. True, we do need a draw on Sansabiki. I should set that up. I feel like it'd be better, and I feel like it would like make my channel easier to navigate. It might make it easier to navigate the channel. So that one Akira meme. Leave me alone! Bow. Bow. It literally is Alexis Sansabiki. All it takes is one word, and then it's gone forever. Excited. Also, there's also the big debut tomorrow. That's exciting. One of the biggest debuts in VTubing is tomorrow. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what time it is tomorrow. I wonder if she had the same Ert Mama from, Doodle Model. I wonder. I really, really want to see. That's fair. That's usually about time things happen. That's when life starts getting her going. I don't know. Depending on how fast we clean that apartment depends on if I can do Snart. But I also wanted to do like 10 to 12 different snails on stream. I don't know if I'm gonna get to that tonight. Sucks. I might just have to keep moving down my list anyway. Just keep her going. But I don't know. A lot of things sometimes, if it's from like 10 p.m. to like 4 a.m. to me, I miss it. Because that's when a lot of my friends are on, and I'm like, guys, please, I have work. I have work. This bat's gotta pay rent. I have to keep offering sacrifices to the parental bats. Now you see, if I run out of money, I'll just start sacrificing scufflings. I'll just start grabbing you guys and sacrificing you one by one. And you can be first, armed. Isn't it great? But I thought you volunteered. You're the one who says skip bread. All right, come here. Come here. I already sacrificed Roy. I can't sacrifice him again. Now you see, that's the reward for tier 3 this month. You get sacrificed. Lex is in tier 3. Technically, that means I also gotta sacrifice Nimble too. I'll take you both. It's fine. There's no turning back now. Yes, this also gives me a chance to ask, what kind of theme do you guys want for July banners in Icon Rings? I don't know, for real. Summer, patriotic. Dude, I could honestly put me on a... You know what? I had a dream about this, and now I really, really want to see it one day. I I want one day, if I'm having a meet and greet at a con, for someone to come up to my meet and greet and just open up an American flag with me on it. I want it. I want it so bad. That'd be so funny. Each episode would be pretty good. We do both. Hayami in a Stars and Stripes bikini. That'd be kind of funny. I'll do it. I could pull that off. Hang on. Do you guys want patriotic Hayami bikini? Yeah. There we go. Found it. Hello, Anna Diva. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing? I'm Hayami. Nice to meet you. Oh, they're gone. I was trying to get the wallpaper set up. I'd leave to real. Well, there we go. I found it. I just commissioned Aku whenever I need things done immediately. All right. We'll be ending soonish. Actually, I do actually gotta end now. I'm looking at the time. Yeah, I actually should end now. Well, thank you guys for coming to me beating the piss out of onions. Or them beating the crap out of me. I will post the tier list in the channel and then on Twitter. Thank you guys for coming. And have a good night. Yay!